Yeah. Are we recording right now?
Yeah, we're live.
What up, people?
Nerd
Everybody?
turds.
Hey, nerds.
Did we check sound levels on this? Is this just going to be blowing people's eardrums off?
I mean, it was good when you guys were talking normal, but
Yeah, but I mean, with
But
Kevin just straight licking the microphone, I think that our sound levels will probably
I'll
be
adjust
bad.
a little bit. There we go.
Well, I guess I don't really know how to start this, so we'll just start talking. We've obviously been gone for whatever it's been, a month.
Been a while.
Yeah, but all of us are still alive, so no one's dead, so that's good.
I mean,
That is
we're
true.
alive, but are we living?
Are we truly living?
I mean,
That's
I'm
the
living.
question.
Are you
that we
guys
need to
living?
know.
So I
Gene
guess
is
we'll kind
living.
of just give you guys an update. We'll kind of just rip the Band-Aid off here. I guess this is like at least for the
Foreseeable
for the
future.
foreseeable future, the steady, constant flow of nerd turd content is coming to a heartbreaking end.
Dun dun
That
dun.
is sad. It's sad when you say it like that.
It is a little sad.
It is.
man.
So this was a real thing, and I guess this is because this is honestly the first time we've really talked about it in a room all together, or even just like even said it really out loud. You know, like you and I had talked
Yeah.
a little bit.
And me and Parker had talked a little bit. It's kind of something that we've kind of, I don't know, kind of fluttered around for a little bit, but I think
Yeah.
we all knew. You know, we knew.
And so we'll kind of give you some reasons why. We're not just quitting because we're bored of it, but just a couple things. We started this podcast as just like a jolly group of friends, as you know, with shared interests, and wanted to.
We're no longer that.
and
Just kidding.
wanted to just
We're no
talk
longer
about it.
friends.
Talk about it, and it was like so. The idea of doing a podcast was always so unique to me because, especially as you get older, your life gets on a surface level. It can get very like repetitive, right?
Mhm.
You just go to work, and you still have your friends. Like we're still friends, but like it's I don't know. I just like the idea of like sitting down. No one's on their phones. No one's distracted. No one's worrying about anything. We're just like
Having
sitting down,
conversation,
sitting down
talking.
talking.
A creative outlet that we all
Yep.
And then
enjoyed together.
And then we recorded an episode, and it kind of just blew up, and it kind of just like threw us into like, okay, now we're
podcast producers.
yeah, now we're doing a podcast. But I guess just like so, I don't know. One of the big, I guess I'll let Gene show. This is one of the bigger things, but I'll let Gene kind of share.
This was like the catalyst per se.
yeah.
Dang, you guys are throwing me in. Yeah, so, I mean, I'll keep it short and sweet because I tend to ramble when I talk about this specific area of my life these days. But I guess we told everyone kind of in the Christmas episodes that I have a girlfriend. I'm no longer single and ready to mingle.
Yeah, that's true.
So they can't
World's
coin me
still
as
pissed about
that anymore.
That's what was our befailing, bro, is that he's not single and ready to
That
mingle
was,
I
anymore.
you
hate
guys-
this shadow is right beside my head.
You guys put
That's good.
You guys put it out there, and
We did
now
this.
you don't get to say it anymore.
Spoke it into
But
existence.
you did speak it into existence. So long story short is I'm moving to Charleston. So
Which is not where we are.
that
Yeah.
is not
For all
where
the people.
It's about
that is
3
not
hours away.
where
For
the
everyone.
Nerd Turd recordings happened. Yes.
And so we kind of tossed around the idea of, like, well, what do we do? Gene's moving. He's following his heart. He's being unpredictable for literally the first time. in his
Yeah.
Literally
life.
the
Go,
first time
Gene.
ever.
Yeah, which we're all like super in favor of. Like, well, I'm both selfishly sad, but also selflessly very happy for you.
Well spoken.
Thank you.
And the girl you're chasing, I guess if that's the only reason, she's awesome.
Very
She's-
awesome.
she's pretty great.
Also a nerd.
She is. She is a
You
nerd.
could definitely do a lot worse.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And no, what's the right phrase that I can't believe she's settling as much as she's settling.
Well, thank you. Yeah, that is.
Wow,
true.
dude.
I
called
concur.
it.
Dude, she did buy Gene a PlayStation though.
She did buy me a PlayStation, so now I am a PlayStation gamer now.
Well,
You also could have just left it at "she's awesome," and then that would
yeah.
have
I
Instead
told
of
her that
going into
Enneagram
this.
was a personality test, and she yelled at me about it.
There we go. You type 8.
Yeah,
How very-
well,
how
that
very
was the
eight
thing.
of
It was
you.
apparently it was the battle of two type 8s believing separate things about something. But I don't know. She's really cool. You're making big moves, and we kind of floated around the end of like, well, so what do we do? Do we find somebody else? And I don't know. Like to me, this was about, at least on how I viewed it. I mean, there was obviously the like we're making a podcast for the people, but selfishly, the reason I found it as a valuable point in my life is because like we were just getting together. I mean, we've been friends for what 10, 15
Yeah.
years. I mean,
Yeah,
however long
going
it's
on.
been.
Long time.
Going on that, yeah.
You know, and
That's
so
crazy.
it's like it's time in our busy lives that we get to sit and do this thing together.
Mhm.
And so it just didn't feel right finding someone else. And like I know we kind of did that. I mean, shout out to James, but like we were still so early when James had to step away. And then you were also such a natural fit, and I couldn't think off the bat that there would be anyone else like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. For me, it just didn't make sense to like force it and keep it going because it felt like it. I don't know. It wouldn't be true to what it was, at least in my
Yeah.
mind.
Yep.
You know.
I definitely think too. I mean, you know, it never was that we were less passionate about it. You know, like I think we all love it, and we would love if we could keep it going. But I think the cool thing about this now is it kind of opens some doors for us to do more, right? I mean, this is time we're getting back, and we're no less creative and no less seasoned in the content creation platform, if you would. So I think that, I mean, who knows what we're going to do going forward. It might be something where we'll figure out something to do in the future, but, you know, no promises. Nothing's on the table right now. So
Yeah.
nothing's also off the table. So,
True.
you know, we plan on keeping our Discord and allowing people to talk in there and being able to have some conversations and post nerd
Mainly because it's
articles or
free. If
whatever.
it costs us money, it wouldn't
Yeah, if it's
exist.
free. If it's costing money, it's getting the axe. But yeah, other than that, I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say we tossed around some ideas of. I know that the guys talked about like Kevin said, finding someone else. Like we also have like on a very, I guess, like small level, like kind of discuss like what it would look like to continue with the three of us. Obviously, me being 3 hours away. So we've kind of lightly tossed around those ideas. Obviously, we haven't landed on anything that has been able to stand on its own to be able to be worth pursuing at this point. But you know, like the guys both said, nothing is currently on the table, so we have no solid plans moving forward. But that's also not to say that something won't come up or something won't change in the future. Nothing is also off the table. So
it's just so weird.
We don't
First
really
time I'm
know.
really talking about this with all of you, and I'm seeing the side and back of your heads.
yeah,
You know what I mean? This is literally the
we've
first time I'm
been.
talking
I
to
mean,
you
we've
about
been
this.
busy. We haven't been able. I
Yeah.
mean, we've tried to get together.
yeah, as I say,
We
this
just hadn't.
is probably 2 to 3 weeks of attempted scheduling to kind of sit down and talk about this. And you know, amongst that, like we were discussing whether it was going to be something that, you know, while I was in transition, obviously like relocating, whether Chris and Kev, you know, kept up with it. And then if we figured out a more like solid plan once I got settled in my new location. But obviously even trying to do that, there was a little bit of like scheduling with how busy, you know, the two of them have been, and
Whoa.
obviously me, yeah, me,
a PlayStation.
I do. Yeah, she wanted a PlayStation. Me relocating, like I've been back and forth a lot. So this is the first time in about 3 weeks or more. You know, obviously we haven't had an episode in over a month, I guess.
Yeah,
now.
something like that. Yeah.
So we obviously have been trying to figure out a way to give you guys what you deserve, and that was not just a quick drop in the Discord of we're not going to be recording anymore, or you know, as we were trying to record this, the further out it got, the more it definitely felt like you guys deserved to hear from us, like exactly what had been happening, what we had been discussing, as opposed to just kind of like, you know, cold turkey, like, sorry guys, like it's just not going to work out anymore. So we wanted to sit down and actually be able to discuss it with you guys.
Yeah,
So,
I'll
the
say
last month or
too,
so.
kind of just, you know, what it looks like moving forward. I mean, the reason we started Nerd Turd more than just Kevin sending a text and saying Nerd Podcast, let's go, was that for us, we had found these things in life that gave us comfort, that made us excited, that was worth talking about, right? These nerd topics, these nerd culture things, we love, and we were unashamed to love those things. And so I think whatever platform you go to, wherever you're at in life, I mean, still do that, you know, like don't let anyone say, oh, you're a 35-year-old person, you play video games. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Do what you love to do and have fun doing it, right? Clearly don't make your entire life wasted because you care about things like video games. But if you enjoy doing it and you're able to provide for your family, for yourself, while doing it, who cares? Go have fun, love the things you love, and
Love
ultimately
what you
just
love.
be a nerd. You know,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's pretty much. I mean, is there anything else to say?
Oh my gosh, definitely got to peek at one time for the viewers. Yeah, I think we'll
Thanks for the good times.
be. I mean,
Thanks for all the support.
We'll
It's
have
been
our
crazy.
Discord active, so don't feel like you can't talk to us. Like I think all the three of us will be the first to admit that we're not really the best at keeping up with that all the time, but don't feel like you can't talk to us in there. Like we definitely look at it and are aware of it, even if I personally, I'll speak for myself, I'm not great about responding when I do see things. I will try to get better with that.
I mean,
but,
what else is he doing?
I'm so busy. I don't have anything else going on. But yeah, thanks for everything for real.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking out of turn, but maybe I'll drop my gamer tag on there.
Oh!
Whoa,
Like, if
dude.
you guys want to play sometime, I got a PlayStation
Whoa.
and an Xbox now.
PSN, Xbox Live.
What is your PSN? Is it still Call Me G?
I don't know. I can't even remember honestly. I set it up when I got it, and I haven't actually even played my
probably
PlayStation
like-
yet.
I'm on
So-
Unified Fronts.
Yeah, so
Ununified?
No, I'm on Unified Fronts. I'm BISB Dragon on both.
I think my
Oh, I thought you were
PSN.
saying your PSN is on Unified Front.
I think my PlayStation, my PSN account is a little different than my Xbox one because I don't think my gamer tag for Microsoft was available on PSN.
Dude, who has that?
I don't know,
We
but
gotta
yeah.
find him.
So yeah, maybe we'll drop it in there. Like, see you guys in the gaming world, or see you guys in the Discord or whatever. But I guess for the last time, maybe for a long time, what do we tell them?
Should we flush?
I guess we can flush. I was gonna
should we
say I
flush
was.
on Nerd Turd.
I don't know. How would we do it?
Flush. I don't know.
I was gonna say for the last time, maybe for a long time, keep it nerd.
Yeah, keep it
And-
nerd. Flush.
Love what you love. So I guess we could do it. You want to do it?
Okay,
on
bye,
three?
everyone. Thanks.
3, 2, 1.
The flush.
Okay, bye. Thanks for. If this gets
Everything.
20,000 likes, we'll record another episode.
20,000 likes.